Hey YouTube, it's the test lead, and today I'm going to talk about how I personally plan to shake up the QA space within the next 5 years. So recently, I've been very busy. If you haven't noticed, I haven't been posting, haven't been answering comments, haven't been answering emails. Honestly speaking, I had a lot going on. I had a big birthday party. I'm getting old.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to
I graduated grad school. I'm getting really old. And third, as some of you have noticed, I became an instructor for a boot camp. But we'll get more to that later on. So, within the last couple weeks and months, I had a lot going on. So I took a step back from content creation, but now I'm back. I'm back with a plan. As I mentioned, I recently had a big birthday party. After my birthday, I sat down, planned out my 1-year goals, 5-year goals, and 10-year goals for me, my job, my family, relationships. I'm very goal orientated. So I did all of that personal goal stuff. But then I thought to myself, what about for content creation and my Medium channel and my YouTube channel? What about those? What goals am I targeting myself for the next 5 years? So I sat down, thought about it, took a few days. I said, okay, I got it. Here's my list of 5 things that I'm planning for the next 5 years. And as always, I'm always open to feedback, critiques, any insight, suggestions. So you can hear the list. If you have any feedback, leave it below. But let's get started. First off, I plan to create the largest QA community. And you're probably thinking, what does that even mean? Good question. Let me tell you. I know I look very young, but I have been in the QA space for about 8 years now. Outside of my day-to-day job and a few conferences here and there, I never got to really connect with other people in the QA space. Honestly speaking, I've never been at a bar or at a party and said, oh hey, you do QA? Let's connect. That doesn't really happen. Especially not in New York for younger people. Just being real. Throughout my journey, I tried to find spaces like this though, where they had people in the automation or manual testing space. I found a few Facebook groups, a few LinkedIn groups that had probably 50 to 100 people in their community, which sounds cool. And I'll look and see that they probably had only 5 active users on a weekly basis. So day to day is dead. So me personally, that's useless. So what's my plan? I plan to create a platform or a huge Discord channel and server for QA people, both manual QA testers and automation testers. Whether you're new to the field or 20 years in, I want you to join this community. Just how everyday people use Discord and Twitter, I want you to go home every day or be on your lunch break and say, okay, what's happening in this new QA community? So as you start a process that you're like, yeah, this is a lot. And it is a lot. That's why I give myself 5 years to put this all together. I plan to start it probably in the fall. So honestly speaking, I have a busy schedule coming up. I'm going to Hawaii, going to Australia, and Brazil all within the next 2 months. Which is why it's important to follow me on Instagram because I'll be posting updates from there. But long term, this is a project. This won't be all finished this week, this month, maybe not even this year. But my plan is within the next 1 to 2 years to build this platform out. But I can't do any of this without you guys' help. So I need from you guys first to subscribe to my channel and then subscribe to my email list on my website. It's free, there's no charges. I don't want your personal information or your credit card information, just your email. That way I can send you updates. Say, okay, are you interested in this? And even right now, what would you want to see from this community? Leave it in the comment section below. Do you want people to talk about their experiences? Do you want experts mentoring people? Or just a general flow and chat platform? Put it below in the comment section. And I'll read it and then say, hey, maybe we can do this or maybe we can't. So that's number 1. Number 2, I want to help 100 plus people get a job in a QA space. When I first started YouTube and Medium, I just wanted to be a reference for education for people in this space. I remember when I was first 2 years in, 3 years in, there weren't many references for education for QA. So I said once I had a lot more experience, I'll get back to the next generation by creating these platforms. Since then, I've created 100 plus YouTube videos, 100 plus Medium articles. I became an instructor at a boot camp. They reached out to me, as some of you guys have noticed and commented on. Yes, I am an instructor in a boot camp now. The link for that will be in the description box below. I've also finally finished my QA course for learning QA from scratch, which will be out this Friday, July 14th, 2023. So if you watch this in the future, it's out already. If not, subscribe to my channel so I'll email you as soon as it comes out. But this Friday, it should be out, finished. You can start it. Now I'll make a separate video, probably Wednesday or Thursday, diving deeper into that. But just to recap, I have my Medium channel, YouTube. I'm an instructor at a boot camp, and I now have a course. My ultimate goal, as I said, is to help 100 people get a job in a space. Whether it's their first job or 5th job, I want to help them. If I've helped you, please reach out to me. I want to hear from you guys. Throughout the next 5 years, I need to help at least 100 people. I've leveraged my skill set to be in a place to where I can have these platforms. Now it's time to help you guys use them beneficially. So if I help you get a job, whether it's through my bootcamp teachings, through my course, or my regular YouTube channel, or even my Medium channel, let me know. I want to hear from you guys. And I need to reach that 100 mark. So if I help you out, I'll create a whole list of your name. If you want to share where you work at, I'll put a whole collage together. And hopefully, within the next 5 years, I'll have at least 100 people. Sounds good? And since we're on that magic number 100, my 3rd goal, help 100 plus people share their QA journeys. I have learned in the past couple of years that 1, sharing your journey lets you first reflect on your growth and progress, and then 2, helps other people on their journeys. They have things to strive for, and that makes you become more relatable because something they're going through right now, you may have went through when you was in their stage 2 years ago or 4 years ago. So by sharing your journey, you get the motivation to say, okay, I can get through this, I can reach this new level in my career, in my path. So right now, I have about 3 videos with people sharing their journey. I want to create a dedicated podcast channel, maybe a spinoff of this one, of people just sharing their QA experiences, whether they're 1 year or 20 years in. I want to hear from you guys. That way the community can also hear from you guys and get to learn a thing or two. So if you want to be part of that, email me. It's free. I'm not going to charge you to share your story. Like I say, you never know who you may help on the other side. So if you want to be part of this new podcast channel and part of this sharing experiences, let me know. I need 100. I'm at 3. I need 100. So you guys need to do your part. I can't just tell my story 100 times. That'd get boring. Number 4, create more lifestyle and financial content. So many people, once they actually meet me, whether virtually or in person, they ask me the same question. What do you do when you're not testing software? And then I run a whole list of my hobbies and I'm like, wow, you're kind of interesting. And I'm like, thank you, but there's more to life than just software testing. Software testing is one aspect. And sometimes with this channel, I just focus on QA and career growth and learning. And sometimes that kind of messes up your work-life balance where learning just consumes your life. Happens to me all the time. So I need to remind you guys and humanize you guys to say, hey, there's more to life besides just learning. So I want to create more content on other things such as lifestyle, maybe a day in the life of a QA tester. For example, I'm going to Australia and Hawaii later this month. I might create a video down there because I'm working a day or 2 down there and do a day of life video of working from Hawaii or working from Australia remotely and showing you the actual real day and how it works. If you want to see it live, follow my social media platforms. I have Instagram, Twitter, and Threads. So follow me for live updates, but I'll post a full video here on this channel. And I'll mix it up some on this channel. I'll create more lifestyle stuff, maybe some financial stuff, because let's say you do join a QA space and start making more money. What do you do with the extra money? You're talking about 401ks, investing, budgeting. Because one of my fears are, I do everything that I can to get you this new job. You're making a lot of money now and live paycheck to paycheck still. Which happens because of lifestyle creep and the golden handcuffs, where you're just making money but you're spending it right back. So I'm going to teach you guys about budgeting and financial education and financial literacy. So like I said, this will be a full, well-rounded channel. Join the community. I want to help you every way that I can. If you have suggestions or questions about any finance or lifestyle stuff, just leave it below. I'll make a video about it. So it'll be educational, lifestyle, entertainment, and financial. So we're going to spread our wings a little bit. Because honestly speaking, I didn't know what a Roth IRA was until I was air hustling or eavesdropping on people's conversations in the workplace. And they were talking about, yeah, I just deposited $4,000 into my Roth IRA. And I'm like, what is that? I was never taught that in high school or college or by my family. So I started inquiring, asking questions, doing my research. But if I never heard that conversation, I would never been put on. So now I'm putting you guys on in case you never hear about certain financial things. And last but not least, this is a more personal, selfish one. Reach new heights in my following. So I follow a few people in a YouTube space and Medium space that have maybe 50 to 100,000 followers or subscribers on YouTube, which is pretty cool. Or maybe like 2,000 subscribers on Medium, which is also pretty cool. But they've also been in the game for 10, 12, 15 years. I'm trying to reach 100K subscribers within the next 5 years. I'm 2 years in, so get another 5 years, that'd be a total of 7 years. They did it in 10 plus years. I'm trying to do it in a total of 7 years. But I need you guys' help. I'm at like 6,000 right now. From now on, every video, I'm going to ask you guys to please subscribe. Don't take it personal. I have to remind you guys sometimes because my analytics say that only like 30% of you guys actually subscribe to my channel. The rest of you guys just freeload off the content, which I understand. Everybody does that, but it's free to subscribe. And it's even extra free to hit the like button after you subscribe. So just do so. I appreciate it. So YouTube, I want to reach 100K. On Medium, I want to reach 5K, which is a lot on Medium. Right now I'm at 1K on Medium. I'm at 6K on YouTube. So I need you guys' help to help bring that to life. My plan is to diversify my content, to be more consistent. I'm going to use every social media platform. I'll be more active now. I'll be active on Instagram, on TikTok, Twitter, Threads. Any other platform that comes out, I'll be active and do my part and be consistent, listen to feedback, and provide high value content. But I need you guys' part to actually hit the subscribe button and then tell your friends to tell their friends to also subscribe. That's all I can do. It's all I can ask of you guys. I'll be happy. You'll be happy. The YouTube algorithm will be happy. Everybody wins. Like I said, it's superficial, but it looks cool too. And so if you have any platforms, whether it's Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Threads, all that stuff, connect with me. I'll follow you back, usually within 24 hours. Reach out to me. If you have any questions, email me. I'll get back to you in a timely fashion. Like I said, I apologize right now. I've been delayed. I took a break from everything. But after this, I'm back in full force. In order to stay updated my lifestyle and what's going on, gotta follow me on Instagram or Twitter and the rest of those platforms. But besides that, thank you for watching. I'm excited for the next 5 years. I'll make update videos every year to say my progress, where I'm at, and what I need to do to move forward for the next couple years after that. And within 5 years, hopefully all these metrics will be met. If you found this video helpful at all, please like, share, and subscribe. If you're excited for the future, also subscribe. As I mentioned earlier, my course will be out this Friday. If you're watching this in the future, it's out already, so give it a shot. As I also mentioned, I'm also an instructor now at a boot camp. The link for that will be in the description below. And most importantly, no matter what you do today, don't forget to learn something new.